Ready, anytime, waiting for you. We're always waiting on Holly, always. Every time. Hey, Holly, what are we doing?
I love Dale. We've been waiting for you for 5 minutes. I'm not even joking.
It's a lie. You got caught.
No, it's actually true.
You got caught lying, Holly.
We were over there in the parking lot. We were waiting for like 20 minutes. My makeup did you a favor. I think like it was like you have good karma somewhere because it like dumped all over. We would have had like the entire show done.
Okay, so here's what you're saying, right? You were waiting for you so long, you were doing your makeup.
I wasn't doing my makeup.
So no, that's what you just said.
My makeup just spilled randomly.
So even had I been here on time, we still would have been waiting for Holly.
Holly, this guy's waiting for you.
This guy right here is waiting for you. Alrighty, folks, it's crowd surfing with Holly, Janae, Chris, and Farrell. And where exactly are we at, Chris? Do you know?
We are at the Nerd Fest Board Game USA, Davis County, Utah.
Yeah, that or SaltCon at the Davis County Conference Center, right?
Version.
Yeah. That's not the quite yet. Alrighty, well, hey, I'm really not sure what it's about, so let's walk around, talk to some people, and figure it out.
It's about games.
Yeah, hey, wait. You're supposed to talk about how you fit in so well here.
What's wrong with how I look? Why?
I'm just saying you fit in here. That's how.
I am not a nerd, Janae.
Well, I am curious what's going on here.
Holly, this is a Pearl Snap shirt.
I mean, we talked about it a little bit, while we were walking in. When you woke up and you thought, games, this shirt.
He was trying to fit in. That's what I'm telling you.
Being on TV.
You know what? I don't dress up enough for Trip, and obviously I'm way too dressed for you. I can't win for losing. I'm gonna go talk to people. You guys are no fun.
I have the mic. He's not gonna do very well without this, guys. So what should we do?
Well, we could talk about him. He's got his back turned.
That's too easy. You got to do it when it's here.
Okay.
That's true.
Let's go play some games.
Comes with a comeback.
Del, I apologize for Farrell and his shirt. Like, why the shirt? Let's be honest.
Who wears shirts with those buttons? I don't get it.
This is not this type of an event. We're not at a rodeo.
Holly,
Yeah, no, it's not a rodeo.
This is a Pearl Snap shirt. This is good for rodeos, board game events, cool things that you probably never been to before. But,
You don't think I've been to a rodeo?
No, I said cool things.
Well, I'm here right now, so if this is cool, I beat you here.
Wow.
Okay, Del, sorry, Okay, everybody, we are here at the Gain Green Games. Yes, they make games too. I got Ben and Larry. Larry, I don't recognize you without the glasses and the suit. Maybe we can flash to a quick little picture. It was amazing at the Gain Green Film Festival.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Apparently, you guys have a lot of fun doing that.
I was sitting in the back, and they looked like they were having a lot of fun.
I know I didn't see you that night. You do hide out.
I do. I was.
I just realized that.
I'm the guy that sits in the back and says, "Oh, you guys are my friends are talented."
But it's awesome. It's awesome.
Well, look at that. Janae just jumps right in there. She didn't even wait for permission. She's like, okay, we're doing it.
This is the winning side right here.
So what are you playing anyway? Deuce. What is it? Deuce. Yeah, it's
We're kind of...
Is that like duck, deuce? Like that?
That's Duck, Duck, Goose.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. I guess I remember wrong. So is that like Uno Part 2?
Is it?
Okay, so we're here at SaltCon. This is my first time. What is this event? What's happening?
SaltCon, it's a board game convention. We've had it for 7 years, it's our 7th year. And so the focus of the whole event is just a family-friendly atmosphere of mostly open gaming. So in the main hall and all over you can see just tons of tables of people playing games. And it's a very friendly atmosphere. People just jump up and say, hey, can you join us? Or hey, we need a teacher. And that's our whole goal, is to help people learn the games, because that's the problem with most of the game conventions is there's no one teaching.
We're here, we're playing games. I've never even heard of a game con. What do we call it?
SaltCon, right?
SaltCon.
Yeah, go ahead. This is SaltCon.
But what would we like call it in general? Is this like a game-a-thon, a game mid?
It's a tabletop game conference. So there's, as you can see, there's tons of tables. Everybody are here playing games, and then there's some manufacturers surrounding who are selling their games and getting their games played.
Tabletop game conference. That sounds very official. So you guys have a few games.
We have 3 games.
Tell me about them.
I'll have Larry tell you about them because he designed 2 of them.
Larry, tell me about your games.
Oh, sure. So we got 3 games. We have Shoot Your Friends, Trash War, and Hoagie. I was
Shoot Your Friends, Trash what?
Trash War.
Oh.
Trash war.
I got so excited. I was like, wow, that game is going to be a good time. Okay, correction. Keep going.
Yeah, so Trash War and Hoagie. Yes.
Hoagie is in the sandwich.
Exactly. Yes.
Oh, wait, I got that. That was pretty funny.
Maybe for the next game.
Oh, an upcoming game?
Yeah, you could use that title. I'll totally give it to you. Take 10%.
Oh, yeah. All right, for sure. We'll negotiate after. Yeah, that totally. Yeah.
It's a solid. I think people would buy that game.
What is the main object of the game? Who's the spokesman? This guy? Are you the spokesman?
We just read the rules.
Oh, did you? Oh, so we'll all learn at the same time. All right.
So you're asking what the point of the game is?
Yeah. What's the idea behind it?
So I'll have to get victory
Jared,
points.
I'm Farrell, by the way.
Hey.
Nice to meet you. All right.
So the point is get victory points.
Get here, Chris.
To win the game.
So you started this.
So I was one of I was one of 4 people who did start it. Yes, I'm the only remaining founding organizer.
And what made you decide to start a game convention?
So there used to be a game day that happened every year, and one year the guy decided he wasn't going to do it. He didn't have time or whatever. And so we were all members of the Board Game Designers Guild of Utah. And so
Time out. The Board Game Designers Guild of Utah.
Correct.
So do you make board games? Did you make board games? How did you become a member of the Board Game
They don't make board games, a Board Game Makers Guild. I think they do quilts, actually. I think that's what happens there.
As far as Shoot Your Friends, seriously, can we play that before we go? Does that mean I get to shoot fair?
You get to play. Oh, and you most likely will shoot.
No, I'll win, Holly, because you're a girl and you know nothing about guns.
I don't want to bring up old stuff, but the whole Las Vegas thing, number one, I hit straight in the middle every time, let's be honest, and who got you to be able to shoot the big gun?
No, I'm not saying you didn't make dreams come true and you made miracles happen because you were on target a couple times, but other than that, I mean, you're really not that good with a gun.
Why is Farrell talking? Sometimes I don't understand why I put the mic over there.
So how do you win the game? Is it like checkmate like that?
It's not as simple as that here. That you're placing pieces, and
it is a little bit like tic-tac-toe because you're trying to surround, because
the person who surrounds the point.
Yeah, see, because I play it here, and if I say, you got a little bit of that.
Yes.
It looks actually complicated as can be.
It's supposed to be simple.
It's supposed to be simple. That's one of the reasons why we chose it. Is it said it was simple game.
Where did this whole board game thing happen with you?
So I heard about it through a friend, and I thought that sounds cool. A bunch of people coming together with all this
love board
creativity.
games?
I do love board games.
That's all I needed to know.
Games forever.
I've been trying to understand you, Dale. Because this thing is really interesting. I've never seen anything like it. Yeah, no, you guys are super confusing. So you love board games. You always have.
I do, yeah.
And then somehow you found a guild.
Correct.
And then you started a whole convention.
Correct.
And now there's we're going to bring 2,000 people here next year.
That'd probably give me a heart attack.
No, we're doing it. 2,000 people are coming next year. Okay.
Awesome.
So how long have these games been out? How do we get them? How did you come up with them?
So the games they're
not officially out.
Yeah.
Oh.
The official release date is April 1st.
Okay.
May 1st. Sorry, May 1st.
No, yeah, correction that. May 1st. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
This we just got the games in from manufacturer in China, and
the first two,
and we were lucky enough to be able to come here and just kind of premiere them pre-release.
That's super awesome. And so, as far as people who want to buy them, are they going to be available online or at stores, or what's happening?
Yes, they'll be on May 1st. On April 1st, they're available for pre-order at gangreengames.com, all one word. And then on May 1st, of course, we'll start shipping them.
Someone told me chess was simple. I can't play chess, can you?
Yeah, exactly. I can't. So how is it that you all came to be here?
That's an easier question.
Yes, that is an easier question. We don't know a lot about that game. We've been coming for years. This is our 4th year, and it's because he invited us 3 years ago to come up with them.
The year before that.
So it's this guy's fault everybody's here, is what we're trying to say. And what's your name?
Josh.
And dumb question, but you must really like board games.
I have a few of them.
You have a few, a few's like 3 or 4, right?
Something like that, with 2 zeros after it.
Well, it's got to be cheaper than PlayStation, right?
That and drugs, so
So let's get back to what goes on here. We got people here playing games. We're grabbing people, and the problem you were telling me is that
we're doing what?
People are grabbing people.
Grabbing people, Holly. Trust me. Don't grab people.
It's not at all what I'm just trying to wrap it back around to where he left off.
You're the one that said it, not me. I'm just telling you, don't grab people.
Oh, just ignore him. Okay, so anyway, it's very open, game friendly. You can grab a friend, say, come watch this.
Yep, we have a huge game library, over 800 games, and all the attendees can use the game library for free. They check the games out. We have game teachers. So we have a huge volunteer staff. There's about 10% of our attendance, and the majority of them are game teachers, because once again, we want you to be able to have a teacher for the game.
We're also working to get it available on Amazon, available for Amazon, but that's still...
Yeah, that should happen hopefully in May as well. It depends on the next game coming in and us organizing logistically getting all those games over to their warehouses.
I have a question. With the Shoot Your Friends, is there an actual projectile that comes out? I mean...
It's not dangerous to your health in any way, shape, or form.
Is there a way, if Holly and I's playing it, we can modify it so the spring's got a little more tension on it, pops out a little bit harder?
You want to inject actual violence into the game? There is zero violence into the game.
No, just toward Holly.
Oh. I don't know what it is you have going on.
You know what? Honestly, you don't want to know.
So what is your favorite game of all time?
Oh, it's hard. Cosmic Encounter is probably the most fun I've had with a game. So.
And what about you? What's your favorite game of all time?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't decided on what my favorite game is.
I'm kind of partial to Chutes and Ladders because I can understand the rules.
That's not my favorite game.
We bring in hot games from like Essen and BGG Con, the new hot stuff that people want to try, so they can try it to see if they like it. We have panels, we have tournaments.
Dale, I have to know something.
Painting. What's that?
What are those kinds of games? Are they is this like Sorry or Parcheesi?
So we do have Sorry and Monopoly and stuff like that, but there's a lot of, they call them Euro-style games. Okay. So Settlers of Catan, Ticket to Ride. There you go, Settlers of Catan. There you go. Oh. So those are two of the gateway Euro games. Mm-hmm.
So where are the PlayStations and the electronic games?
Board games.
We are unplugged.
So you guys, you're so creative. You guys do this festival every year. You're busy as can be, I can imagine. And then in your spare 30 minutes, you said to yourself, I think I'm going to invent a board game. Is that how that went down?
Well, kind of.
To the point you had to invent a board game?
Well, these games came from a long time ago. We just thought, let's have a party where everybody makes a game, bring it to the party, and that was the game. That was the party. So it kind of sprung from that.
I need to get on your guest list.
Absolutely, would love to have you over.
That needs to happen because I just how is this?
Oh, you're invited too.
Yes. All right, good. Thank you.
How does one move from one lily pad to the other lily pad?
Oh, they do look like lily pads.
Yeah, they kind of do.
So what we're doing is we're constructing buildings, and you get to construct your first building in any border region you wish. So I went right here, I'm black. And then after that, every future building you construct has to be either in the same region where you control or an adjacent region. So I went right there with my second building, which was adjacent.
Board games.
But the irony is we do have the U of U as two of our exhibitors. We have two of the video game design teams from the U of U who are here as exhibitors exhibiting their video games that they have created.
Do they feel awkward?
No, it's a perfect segue. If you play games, you play games. So people are going over there and playing their games.
I just was wondering because, it's like one of these things is not like the other. I just thought maybe they got confused.
Nope. I don't know anybody who doesn't play multiple types of games. So
But this is like strictly at the heart of this thing. We are talking board games.
Board games.
What about like D&D and all of that kind of stuff?
We do have a role-playing room, and we have D&D. We have all sorts of other role-playing games, and our focus there is gateway.
Okay, keep going.
Oh, so some of the games have been on my mind for a little while. Trashware and Hoagie being the two that I worked on, but it's just more. It started as a labor of love, just a lot of fun. Also, I have kids, and I want, like with Hoagie, I was like, how can I make a game that is fun for kids at lowest ages possible, but also isn't too mindless for you as an adult?
Shoots and Ladders, you want to die by like the fifth game. You're like, please no.
That's exactly.
Let one of these things break.
Yeah.
So you guys seem like good, spirited, fun guys, right? So it's kind of like the Big Bang Theory here. You've got Sheldon and Wolowitz and Rajiz and Penny. Is that right?
Yeah, it's like.
I guess a little. But which one am I?
What's that?
Which one am I then?
I don't know. Fight amongst yourselves.
Okay.
We're not here to solve all your problems.
It's a roll of a dice.
We walked up and we're like, man, who are we? Which one of the Big Bang characters are we?
A lot of people are like, oh, role-playing games, I don't know about that. Isn't that like devil worship? Or isn't that like this, that, or the other? They've just heard rumors. And so what we do is we have our GMs come in and give them a gateway experience, have pre-made characters so they can sit down, play the game, enjoy the game. And really, role-playing is creating a story as a group. And you are play acting a character. And once people realize that and they get into it, they really love it. So
I think that's like how Farrell lives his life.
yeah, play acting the character.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I think he like sits down and thinks about like what he's going to say he did or what he's done. Like you'd be great at that. Jeez, man, it changes daily, hourly.
It's changed a lot. But is there...
Tonight's it's a cowboy, apparently.
Hey, this isn't cowboy. This is
Cowboy with like a hardware hat.
That's trucker, right? Cowboy with the car with a hat is trucker.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Oh, okay.
I don't understand. So are you like a gamer? Did you guys play games as kids, as families?
Yeah, very much so. Very, very much so. Yeah.
And do you still do it now, you're saying, with your kids?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I've kind of been recently introduced to the whole gaming thing, as gaming meaning board games, and it's so much fun, like to get together and do it.
Oh, yeah, totally. If you look at the amount of money you spend for your entertainment dollar, you could spend $20 to go see a movie for 2 hours of fun, or you can spend $30 for a game, and how many hours of fun?
Every Saturday night.
That's right.
You're taken care of.
Right.
And when you're you guys, you get to just invent them and come to your house for game night, which is a whole new level.
Absolutely, for sure.
You know what I've noticed in the last couple of years, though? If you're a nerd or a geek, you're actually really cool. And I thought that would work in my favor, but I'm still not cool.
Well, so do you get into designing these games at all, or you just play them?
Well,
He wants to
I want to be
design
a
them.
board game designer.
Yeah. We
Someday.
mostly play them though.
Yeah, right now we're just in the playing phase, but
That's cool. So you have this grand idea about building a game. Now what?
What kind of a game would it be? A board game, yes, but
well, I've made a couple of them, but it's actually
Never produced them.
bringing it to production is it's a difficult task. It costs money and
To make them quality.
to get artwork for it and everything, and also it's kind of scary to invest all that money if you don't know you're actually going to make any money off of it. You
do it for the love. You don't do it for the money comes and money goes. Love is forever. You do it for the love of it, right?
We do it for both.
Well, I have a serious question. Like a serious question.
Okay.
Like all these board games, are there like any games that are like more, not popular, but more famous? Is there a game like everybody knows, like checkers or chess? Everybody knows what that is.
We have Monopoly, we have Sorry, we have all of those classic games people grew up with. So we do have that, and people play them. I always laugh. People come for the first time, and then what do? They go grab Monopoly, and I'm like, let me take you and find you someone to teach you something that's new. And so we ask them, what do you like? What are you into? Is it sci-fi? Is it fantasy? What is it? And then we can find a game that fits the genre. And then you want short, you want long, you want deep, you want light. And we can find a game that also fits that. Then we have dexterity games. If you can see in the background here.
I'm out of that. Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't go over there.
You know, so we have all sorts of stuff.
Go ahead.
What do you guys do in your free time? Like, what other things are you just thinking up that you're going to do next?
A lot of it has to do with the film festival. What are we going to do at the film
Sneak peek?
So this upcoming festival is going to be steampunk theme.
Craig is writing a steampunk opera right now, which will premiere
Of course he
at
is.
the beginning of the festival.
Of course he's writing a steampunk opera. That makes perfect sense. Okay. So what else? Anything as far as movie-wise, what are you looking for? Right?
As movies, well, of course, we like to shoot shorts, funny shorts, comedy shorts. So
Are you working on yours already?
I have an idea. Yeah, we haven't. We are very busy right now, but yeah, we'll for sure have something at the festival upcoming. So.
See? He told me he was going to be a millionaire when I married him.
Yeah.
So that's what we're banking on. Games.
Really? So did you make him wait until he's a millionaire, or did you already marry him?
Oh, we're married.
Oh, you made a huge investment, my friend. What if it doesn't pay off? Then what are you gonna do?
That's what I was talking about. You shouldn't make those kind of investments without knowing beforehand, exactly what you're going to get out of it.
So you go on your honeymoon. Which game did you play?
You can't. Yeah. Next question. Next question.
So after this is all over with, what do you do, Dale? Besides sleep for like 3 days, obviously. Yeah.
I'm a reserve analyst. So I work with homeowners associations and I do reserve analysis. And so it's a 30-year financial projection.
He's smart, Farrell. He's a smart guy.
He said he works with homeowners, and I'm picturing like drag queens and stuff, right? Is that what those are called?
Does that make any sense? That made no sense at all. I mean, we can just be honest.
People that are laughing hysterically right
For him, condos, townhomes, resort hotels.
Very good.
Do you understand what he's talking about?
It's do the trucker thing again, I think.
Oh my gosh, man. Sometimes it's painful, and we just got started. I'm thinking we should do a short.
Yeah, let's do a short.
Would I get in trouble, since I know you guys, or can I think of something and bring y'all in?
Well, we'd have to do the short, and then there's a panel of judges who decide what gets in.
Oh, okay, good.
Sometimes ours don't even get in.
Well, then maybe if Farrell's not in it, I bet we'll be okay.
You're leaving me in the dust. Here you're talking with these two guys that are like
awesome.
Yes, that's the word I was looking for. But you're gonna leave. You're like, hey, what about me and you? And you just keep like, don't ignore it.
Well, here.
Why don't you involve me? No, what I'm.
And what do you say to all the video gamers?
I like video games.
You like video games? Come on, I was looking for it. It was video game, guys. Here's the line, and I'm drawing it right here.
And 64.
I play computer games.
He plays computer games.
It's not exclusive. You can do both.
So what would you think?
There's a lot of overlap.
Is it sacrilege for like playing board games on a tablet or an iPad? Like because we have an iPad and we have Monopoly on it, and I still don't understand the rules for Monopoly. But every time I do something wrong, it doesn't let me do it. So I'm kind of learning the game, I guess. Is that a bad thing?
That's not a bad thing. You don't have to clean it up when you're done either.
That's a good point. Yes.
So, Del, tell me about, beyond the playing games and the grabbing people and the learning, what's your favorite part about this event? It's 2 years old. What has become like the highlight for you?
It's just a friendly atmosphere. Every year I am like, why do I do this? I'm just going to quit. It's too much work. I'm so stressed out. And then I get here and everybody's like, Dale, thank you. We love you. We're having such a great time. And it's so friendly and it's so open. And, it just, I don't know, you get energized.
Yeah.
You just really get energized.
And you can purchase games, right?
Yeah, so we have Game Night Games here, which is a local board game seller out of Sugar House.
Okay.
And so they're selling games.
Cool.
And then a lot of our exhibitors are actually board game producing companies like Mayday Games, Gameland Games, Crash Games, a lot of different national companies who come in and they also sell games.
Can we get a game that's called like shave all the hair off the redhead? Would that be possible?
I'm not going to comment on that at all.
No, I was just worried about
make that game up.
I could make that game. Well,
yeah.
Anyway, so
real question: On the spot. Ready, go.
Go.
Something good.
All right, Holly was talking about the film festival.
Oh, yeah.
Can you explain a little bit what that is for people who may not know?
Sure. It's an all comedy shorts film festival. 15-minute shorts or under. We have kind of a phrase: funny wins. So if you want to send a film, bottom line, it's got to make people laugh. Funny wins. That's where Ben was referring to. Sometimes even the films we make, if funny doesn't win, it's not there.
Thanks, guys. Any other advice for people that need to spend some good time together?
You know what I think? I think Janae's got it figured out. Look, Janae's got all the pieces. She's sitting right there. Yeah, that guy just left. He got tired of being beat by Janae. So what do you think?
I think I'm going to win. Look, see, 3 orange.
Well, and what does that mean?
It means I'm winning.
Oh, Janae, were you cheating?
Yeah.
Oh, Janae, you're the one who's supposed to keep me in line, and look what you do. You go and cheat.
So they do this all over the country.
Yeah, they do. They go all over the place.
How many years has this particular event been happening?
This is the 7th year.
What? Dang it.
Oh, he caught you tripping
Dang
up.
it. I thought we said 2, Dale.
No.
Where did I miss 7?
7.
Holly's from Manti. This is
2.
7.
Hey, if we were on year 2 and we were at 820, I would be like floored. Because we started in the hundreds.
Really?
Yeah.
7 years, like 100 people showed
Yeah,
up?
and so we've been growing every single year.
That's really awesome. Well, I was thinking this was just 2 years old and just a
No way.
huge, awesome event.
Now, every time somebody comes in, they're like, oh, so you just started this? I'm like, we have failed. No, this is year 7.
No.
Yeah, but what do you do?
We get a couple hundred films a year submitted, and the funniest rise to the top, and those are the ones that are in the film festival. So if ours aren't as funny as the other ones, they're not going to get in.
Funny wins.
And the judging process is generally about 8 of us sitting down, going through them, and the ones we laugh at go into one box, and the ones we don't go into another box, and then we go through it again and again until we have our lineup.
Funny wins based on looks. Holly's far ahead of all of us, right?
Ben, you can refer to that.
Why are you guys scared of Holly? I don't get it. Why are people scared of you?
The Gangrene Film Festival is in the first weekend of September.
Way to bring it back. All right. Really good. Family friendly. Those aren't good family values. Cheating.
Okay, so my favorite story of cheating is it backfired.
Yes, you got caught, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. Well, thanks for talking with me. I'm about out of questions. I don't know if Chris has any, but I really appreciate you guys talking with me. Thank you. I'm smarter than Holly. She just don't want to admit it.
We all saw you walk around, and Carson told you how long this has been going.
Carson didn't say a word.
Bill?
Carson didn't tell me a thing.
All right, so we're going to stop arguing here in front of Dale, but what should we go do in here? What do you recommend we start with?
So, I don't know, maybe we go check out the game library. You can see all the games that we have. And one of the things we have, too, that's a unique event is our Play to Win program. We have an entire shelf of like 60 board games that if you play them, you get entered in a drawing to win them.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, maybe we should play to win a game, Farrell.
I agree. Do you guys have like pass out or battle shots?
No.
No?
But I think down the hallway and around the corner is the bar, and that's where they have that.
Oh, that's why I don't know what he's talking about. Thank you.
Yep.
Anyway, thank goodness I don't think that's happened yet. Okay, well, Dell, let's go see the library. What do you think? Here we go.
Right back here.
Right back here. On a side note, Farrell likes to use jokes that people have used on him and try to use them on me. And I keep trying to explain to him when he gets crickets, it's because it doesn't work. The jokes used on him just don't apply.
Yeah,
you didn't just get that it didn't work.
Yeah, it did.
It was like crickets and people were nervous. You made them uncomfortable.
No, it's funny, and they're not going to laugh because then you'll make them uncomfortable. You'll be like, I can't believe it.
That was so not what just happened.
Yeah.
It's really weird. I think he's like off meds. Okay. So anyway, all right. So we're not going to leave just yet because I think we definitely need to play some of these games before we go. Perfect. So what one do you recommend?
I'd start out with Shoot Your Friends. Yeah.
It just makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Take out some aggression. All right, let's do that.
Right.
Anything else you want to tell us before we do that?
No, let's
We got it with
play.
all the chaos? Okay, here we go.
Alrighty, I'm here with
Phil Hunter.
And Phil, what is it that you're doing down here?
So we have a booth that is promoting 2 games that we have. One is Sicilia, and the other one is Robots on the Line.
And it's called what?
Sicilia.
What?
Sicily.
Yeah, but it's like a combination of two things.
I think what it is the actual way that you pronounce it, Sicilia, and it's based on early Sicily and like the government and everything that way. I'm not very good on camera.
Okay, well, neither's Holly, but we still let her on, so you're okay. Alrighty, can you tell me a little bit about what we've got going on here?
Okay, so this is our game library. You can see here we have something like 800 games on the shelves all around. And part of our game library is our play to win section. So our different supporters will send in games to us that people can check out from the library and play, and then they enter a contest to win them. And so every single game has its own contest. So we have like 60 play to win games this year.
I think this would be a good game for Holly and I to play.
I know.
Yes.
Do you get to actually like slap the person?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
You can always make up house rules.
In fact,
we're going to play this game, Shoot Your Friends with Farrell, and we're not going to explain the rules to him.
In fact, he's my father.
Oh, okay. So let's grab, you guys give us a second, all right? We're going to grab Larry and... Okay, Holly. Okay, Holly.
The game like called Shoot Farrell. It's Shoot Your Friends. Luckily, I'm not going to get shot because I don't have any friends.
Would you mind doing the commentary?
Absolutely.
As we're playing with Farrell without explaining the rules to Farrell.
Absolutely.
We're going to have Larry and me and Mike Terrell play
Tell me where the commentary should happen. Like maybe.
Are you ready?
Where do you want me? Over here? Maybe in here?
Yeah, there you go.
Calling the game?
Yep, you call the game. All right.
And can you tell me about robots?
Yes, Robots Online is one that we've actually published. This is it. So it's a game about building robots. So you have all these pieces that come down a conveyor belt, and then you build robots to meet buyers' requirements. You'll end up building 3 or 4 robots in a game. Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna have to like play that one.
I think.
Play. What is it?
Play to win.
Oh, I don't know why pay to play came to me. I don't even know where that came from. But honestly, I have to tell you, my family, like I have a brother-in-law, nephew-in-law actually, who just has introduced our family to game night, like playing board games every Sunday. It's so much fun.
Great. Yeah.
I love it.
It's a great social
that's where
experience.
I learned Settlers, right? Is
and
that
the
what
game
it's
doesn't
called?
really matter. It's the table talk, right?
Yeah, and
It's
smack
the
talk
banter
and the
smack
fun.
Talk. Exactly.
That's the worst part. There's nothing worse than playing with a sore loser. Nothing worse.
Have you played Trains before? Oh wait, Trains, I'm calling it wrong.
Ticket to Ride.
Ticket to Ride. Trains is the best. It's so much
I
fun.
played Millie Bournes before.
What's that?
Do you know what that game is?
I don't know that game.
It's a card game you play, and it like come from France, and it's kind of like Uno, except for you give people flat tires and you run out of gas. Kind of like that. It's kind of fun.
I bet they have it here.
We're not explaining to Farrell what's going to go on.
That's fantastic.
Okay, so I'm dealing 8 cards.
He's dealing 8 cards.
I'll get him all set up.
He's going to get him all set up.
Is it anything like Slapjack?
No.
He's fishing for comments. He's fishing for tips here. We're not going to give him any tips.
No tips. We'll get you set up right so you'll get off to a good start, Farrell. So don't worry, you're in good hands. You should have 8 cards.
Trump, right?
Aliens or Trump?
Okay, so Farrell, we got to start you out right. So take 4 cards face down and lay them down. You should have 4 more. If you don't have 4 in your hand.
Oh, I'm short one.
Okay, draw one. That was a misdeal on my part.
That was a misdeal on Craig's part.
So what we have here, Farrell, this is called your set.
Okay.
This is called your hand.
Okay.
On the count of 3, we're going to turn our set over and then pick up our hand, and then we're playing the game. Are you ready? Okay, here we go.
I have no idea.
1, 2, 3. Here we go.
So is that one's out now? It's like you can go to the store and buy it. Or online and buy it.
You can go online and buy it. The shipment came in last week, so this is my first published board game.
Oh, really? So you're pretty proud of it then? It's kind of your baby.
Oh, totally. I've been working on it for about 5 years. So to actually have it here and done now, the interesting thing is,
remember the Holly that's not good on camera I talked about? Yeah.
What?
If you he said he's not very good on camera, and I said, well, neither's Holly, but we still let her on.
I'm feeling nervous.
He's already nervous. Why do you gotta like make him like more nervous?
I'm really not nervous.
Okay, so
well, maybe a little bit.
I was just getting the goods on him. This is really cool.
All right.
So you're a local guy, and you got this whole thing done on Kickstarter.
Yeah. So last year,
And you won an award.
I didn't win an award.
The 3 things I learned.
I was a finalist in the Ion Award actually 2 years ago. Yeah, Ion Award competition 2 years ago. Last year during this conference, I was on Kickstarter.
Okay.
So I funded way more than I thought I'd fund. And then this year, the board game came out. So it's all kind of been based around SaltCon.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That is really cool. Out of all these games, what one would you recommend that maybe we haven't heard of that we should know about?
Oh my gosh. I don't even know where to begin.
Maybe just give me like 3. If you were to say for like...
So starter games. Oh.
Kind of like along the lines of like the trains and Ticket to Ride. Like what are 3 more I need to bring to my family?
Zularetto is a good one.
Okay. Ooh, look
So I love to play this with my nieces and nephews. So in this game, you are actually collecting different animals for your zoo. So everybody is making their own zoo.
My house is kind of like a zoo.
Like a zoo. And so this is great. The little kids can play it. The adults can play it. There's strategy involved. The little kids will think they're making their own trucks, but it's not theirs. And then you take it and you remind them, no, it's everybody's truck until somebody takes it, and then they get mad. But this is a great one to play. The little kids can play it. The adults can play it. So it's another good gateway game.
Cool. Okay. Game is being played. Guns are out. Farrell's lost.
I have a cowboy. Do you have any cowboys?
How you doing
Cards
over
are
there,
twisted.
Farrell?
There's a nun.
Oh, look, wait, I saw this guy do this. What's that? Is that good?
You just put a cowboy.
That was a good move.
All right,
Good move.
look at that.
Oh,
Yes.
Farrell got shot. Do you have a shield? Do you have a shield? In your hand?
I don't know.
Oh,
No,
Farrell's
but I got
out of the
3
round.
zombies. Wait, look.
Farrell's out of the round.
Farrell is out of the round. How's my announcer voice?
It's awesome.
Okay, good. So, how did you come up with the game? Did Farrell already ask you that? Like, what was the inspiration?
Well, this is not my first game that I've been designing. I've designed a few, but this is the first game I thought, well, this is one my kids can play. So the other games were a lot more complex. They had more depth and strategy, but this is building robots, and so I learned that if I'm gonna make a game, this is one that had a lot more variety as far as like who can play it.
Yeah.
So other games I get too heavy, it kind of leaves out the kids. My kids were getting mad, like, Dad, I don't want to play your space game. Like, okay, well let's do one that you can play.
Okay.
And I realized, okay, I've got something here because it is a wider audience, and like I said, it was very successful on Kickstarter.
He told me the name of the game that you were trying to think of, and I think I got it wrong now. I forgot it. Millborn?
You see, Bill knows what it is.
Did I get it right? Okay, yeah, Millborn. There you go.
See?
I think he was trying to like clue me in so I could be smart, and I forgot.
It don't work. That's what I'm trying to make me smart. It's not going to happen.
I like left the second after he said it. I was like thinking it for a minute, and then I got excited about the game.
Yeah, well.
I'm working. Oh, Craig
wait.
shot.
Do you have a match? I do. Wait. It looks to me like you don't have a match.
He does not have a match.
We have a disqualification.
Disqualification.
I took the round.
I like this game.
Farrell, do you like that game?
I would probably like it more if I knew the rules. You're talking about. I see this guy has a bullet and the gun's shooting.
Well, let's explain it.
All right.
It's really fun.
It is fun. Here, we'll get you into play.
Okay, what do we do? Do you think it's like, is there any tips as far as Kickstarter goes for people who might have game ideas? Like, what did you do to make that happen? Is it just because obviously your game is brilliant, but that's kind of a hard thing to do, Kickstarter?
Yeah, I agree. It is hard. I think even if you're successful, it's hard because you've got to be part of the community. I know that for me on Kickstarter, I purchase from every different what do you call it,
I'm no help. I've never done it because I'm scared of it.
Every category, and I want people to realize, hey, I'm part of the community. And then also, Board Game Geek is something that everybody here will know and love. I was posting my prototypes on that, awesome. And so that was like 3 or 4 years ago that I was posting.
Ooh.
Alhambra is another good starter game. So in this game, everybody's literally building their Alhambra, like in Spain. Mm-hmm. And so you are purchasing different pieces of the Alhambra with different colors of money. And so everybody's doing this, and they're trying to make the biggest and then have the most of the different colored types of sections to
Kind of like Solars.
A little bit.
Have you played Bang? The Italian game Bang?
I have played Bang, yeah.
Do you love it?
It's been a long time. I don't even remember.
I love that game. I get addicted when we start playing it, and maybe it's a little role play, and I don't even know it because you get your character, and they have certain abilities.
A lot of games are like that. A lot of games have the character with the abilities, and
I'm a nerd, and I don't even know it.
Yep, you don't even know it.
They disguised it.
Yep.
Okay.
Take 4 cards.
and put them like this. Okay, so we're gonna go in, and that's your hand. So you
It
put
needs
your
to
hand
go over
on
there.
the side.
We're like that. Okay.
Now it's slow motion. So what we do is on the count of 3, we turn this over. This is called your set. That shouldn't be in there, so we'll fix that.
These cards are not supposed to. Go ahead and redraw.
Yeah.
Just do 2
We
more.
have a couple of cards. Yeah, just put 2 more in.
Look, that none is bad, eh?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
You pick up your hand.
Pick up my hand.
Yep. Now we're looking at our hand.
Okay.
What you want to do is create matches.
Okay.
In order to create a match, what you need is the number of whatever the character is. So if we're looking at Farrell here, he can do a match with 3 Vikings.
Actually, go ahead and do that.
That's off from there.
That's my guy.
So you play from your hand. So anybody can play on anybody's set. So in order to play on somebody's set, the character has to already exist in the set, which it does. So you play that right there.
I now have 3 cowboys.
Now Farrell draws.
Actually, put it right
Now what
here.
you want to do is put that there.
Because that's now 4 cowboys.
Yep.
Number 4 and a cowboy. If you put that down, that completes a set of 4
Oh, I don't
cowboys.
get. Okay, wait. So he put this on what? The zombie?
Yep. Yeah.
Why the zombie?
Because he could put it there because a cowboy was already
In the mix.
Yep.
Don's a part of the board game. Wait. Dale.
Hi, Dale.
Where did I get Don?
That's where I met Dale.
Dale, we go way back. It's 2 years, 7. It's been a really long day.
Hi, Don.
What guild is he part of?
Board Game Designers Guild of Utah.
Yeah, see, you're on the guild together.
We are. That's where I met Dale.
Well, there you go. It all just came full circle.
No, nothing quick.
I got a little. The guy that I interviewed earlier, remember Don from Cowboy Legends? Don. I got a Dell. There's a lot going on.
This has nothing to do with your board game, by the way. I'm
Anyway,
sorry.
robots and I'm just kidding.
You really should.
You know the best thing that happened is when I'm like, hey, how long has this been going on? And Holly goes, that was the best part because it was 7 years.
Anyway,
How you doing?
really follow your instincts. It's a wise thing. Have you played Bang?
No, I know you're a nerd.
Oh, I think we should play Bang. We'll do that. It'll be fun. Okay, last but not least.
Okay, last but not least, this is a brand new game by Osmati Games.
Okay.
It's Red 7. Red 7 is this little card game. You have the cards in these different colors, and 1 to 7. Each color is a different rule, like highest card wins, most of the same card wins, stuff like that. So the whole goal is at the end of your turn, you have to be winning or you're out.
Ooh.
And it's really quick.
So it's like fast.
Yep.
Ooh, that does sound fun.
Good. And you'll end up playing it like 3-4 times in a row because people are like, wait a second, you know? Because they start realizing different combos and different stuff, and so.
This is the best event ever. I didn't even know I would be this excited.
But play that cowboy right here, and that gets us to the next point. Now, what you did is you created a set. There's 4 cowboys. It takes 4. Now, what that does is it causes it so that Larry can pick up the gun and shoot anybody at the table, or anybody at the table can pick up the gun and shoot Larry because he has a match.
So that's like the spoons, where you just got to grab it fast.
A little like spoons.
Oh, that makes me feel
So you shoot him. Okay. So we have a pacifist. That's okay.
it makes me nervous.
Look, Holly.
I have a shield card.
So he clears his shield.
That was really stupid of me because it was right there out in the open.
Well,
And
I
he-
couldn't get rid of my shield card.
So he had to.
No.
Nope, it's just out of the game. So now he has to put a new set out because he had the match.
Okay.
So now in slow mo, we're just kind of play, right?
Where you've got a soldier, I could go
You
bam.
can do that. Yep. You
And I
sure.
could go bam,
Yep.
and then I could go
pick up the gun.
bam.
Take me out of the game.
Okay, well, congratulations, Kickstarter. I would love some tips. I have some ideas I'd love to have Kickstarter make happen in my life. And it's a hard thing. So, and then I can imagine getting a game done in general is like really difficult. So, did he ask you where you can get it, like where people can buy it?
Yeah, so you can get it at robotsontheline.com right now.
Okay.
I have a distributor who's interested. He said he wanted to buy 300 or 400 games, so hopefully we're going to get this out to board game stores.
Perfect.
So,
Do that, because I'm lazy. I hate waiting.
Would you like me to deliver?
Yeah. Well, no.
Can I have your credit card?
No, I like, that's the part I hate. I want to just be able to like get it right now. This is so fun. Dale, I'm so glad you invited us out here so I could learn that this is the coolest thing.
Hey, I'm glad you came.
If I had friends, it would probably be a lot more fun for me, but I don't.
Well, I'll come with you next year and we can play games.
All right.
we'll play like games we don't know about. We won't come here and play Monopoly.
We can play the slap game.
Oh, we're playing that before we leave. That's for sure. All right, Del. So I think we're going to go talk to some people in the main room.
Let's do it.
And I don't know if you think of anything else, grab us before we go. But otherwise, good luck with the rest of your day. And I hope you enjoy like a really fantastic sleep tonight.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to sleep like a baby.
Yeah. All through till Monday?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think we should. All right, very cool. Congratulations on 7 years. Correction, 7.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's a discard. Oh, we're going for Viking.
Oh, you said that chick. Oh, she's gone.
You only need
Viking.
You're out.
Oh, yeah! So much for being a pacifist. You
I went for the thigh.
whatever.
Oh, we're still playing.
Put your cards up. You and I are still in the game.
Cool.
Dude,
Thank you
take that.
so much.
Do you have?
Can we play? Do you want to come to my game night? Because we're doing the Gang Green Film Festival is coming over, and we're gonna do.
Gang Green?
No, but
Oh.
we're gonna hang out.
He needs $49.95 for that. He didn't just give that to you.
But you should come to my game night, and we'll play.
Done.
All right,
I will
let's get
teach
your
you how
card.
to play.
That'll be fun, right?
Yeah, for sure. Let's go. I'm ready.
All right, that's it. Yeah, I'll let you finish your interview now. I'm excited. I got what I came for.
Awesome.
You do realize she thinks you gave that to her.
Yeah, we'll get it back. Yeah.
So how did you win this great honor of the crown?
There was a game that they were play testing called Sicilia. I think they pronounce it Sicilia in their little video they had. But you played the game and they gave you some treats and drinks and a crown.
Yep. Uh-oh. Guess what I got?
What do you got?
1, 2, 3.
Ah!
I shoot you, and now you're out of the game. Oh, you had a shield.
I have a shield.
So
Wait, no, it's right here.
Yep. So
One,
put 4 more cards
2,
up.
3, 4. This game is freaking fun. Do I get to leave with it? Seriously.
All right.
Gorilla.
I'm gonna have to shoot you because you got a completed set and you didn't notice, but you did.
I don't,
You did
'cause
have
look,
a
that's
shield.
a nun.
We have 3 gorillas here.
Oh, dang it. 3.
But you're still playing because you had a shield, so you wipe off.
Okay. I love this game already. And I get to have 4 in my hand,
Yeah,
right?
right. Uh-huh.
Okay, what do you got going on there? Well, Viking. 3.
Very good. But I have a shield. You wipe off. We're still playing.
What I'll do is you hit her low, I'll hit her high, and if the game whirls out, we can have Dale here get it.
On the count of 3?
Well, not right now. I don't want the camera can't be on.
Oh, this will be good. This is must-watch television.
Alrighty, man. Well, thank you so much for.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Did you have to kill a bunch of people in your board game to get it?
No, Sicilia is about territory control and gaining victory points based on controlling certain valuable territories.
Settlers of Catan or Risk like that?
No, not quite. A little bit different. Everything's a little bit different. Here, everything has its own tweaks.
So Pharaoh here says that his International Harvester hat is cooler than your crown. What do you say about that?
I haven't heard of International Harvester, but everyone's heard of a crown.
there you go.
I'm not winning this game yet. I really like to win.
I'll clear this up.
3, 4. Oh.
We were just discussing how much Holly irritates us.
Oh, I've got the great grandma card. I'm gonna shoot you, and there's the game.
That's the game.
You won.
Sorry.
It is your game. You should win.
Oh no, Craig's the game designer.
It is
on
your
this
game.
Yeah.
Your brother should win.
I designed the game, but I was the first out on that round.
Well, didn't I shoot you?
Yeah, you took me out of the round.
That was pretty awesome.
Great
Yes.
job. Great work.
I have to have this game.
Okay, so this game is Chopstick Dexterity Challenge 3000 by Mayday Games. And in this game, the 3 players are going to be using chopsticks to pull the different sushi pieces out of the bowl. So we're going to flip over these little, I don't know what you call these little pieces here, and it's going to tell us what kind of sushi to get out of the bowl. And the first person to get it into their bowl gets the point. And then we flip over another one, and then we keep going, and the first person at 10 points wins.
So I have to roll my sleeves up to this, I can tell. This is serious business.
Yeah, I'm all warmed up.
Did you use a spoon?
Absolutely not.
A spoon would make it easier.
You can't use chopsticks and you don't get the sushi.
Yeah, I can't. I'll just sit this one out and watch then. You guys go ahead. You know what? This is the game the other people were playing. Did he explain it better?
Yeah, so they said that this was Uno Part 2. Is that right?
With tokens and Monopoly and Uno.
So since you've heard of Catan, this does have some elements of Catan included in it. A lot of games will take from different games. Seven Wonders, Catan, that kind of has this two flavors blended into one game.
This is Saturday night game night, Sunday night game night, whatever. As soon as these come in, we're all coming to my house, right?
Awesome.
All of you guys?
We're all there. For sure.
And then we'll plan what we're going to do for the movie.
Okay.
And we'll decide whether or not Farrell's in or not.
Okay. Well, I don't even know where you live. You're inviting these guys over to play games. You don't even tell me the city you live in, let alone your address.
Well, pretty much we'll have you blindfolded and Bill will bring you. Yeah. So it's a plan. I'm so excited.
Yes.
So do we all dive for the same one?
Yep, we're all going for the same stuff. Okay.
So it's probably not a wise idea for me and pointy sticks in a game where you have to.
Okay, so let me explain more of the rules.
Okay.
You are allowed to touch chopsticks. You are not allowed to touch each other with chopsticks, and you can't be hitting each other with your hands or kick or anything like that.
So you don't have the what is this called? Chopstick Dexterity Death Challenge. Oh, that's
that's a different game. It's got the metal chopsticks with the points on it.
All right.
Okay, so ready?
Yeah, it doesn't say jet at all.
You ready?
Okay, so here we go.
Why are you into these games thing? What does it do for you? What do you accomplish?
Oh man, just spending time with people, getting to know people better, having fun with friends, and then there's a lot of strategy, critical thinking. So that's what I get out of it.
So what do you do for work?
I'm a networking engineer.
That sort of makes sense, right?
So I am here with Donnie, who first of all has the coolest name because it's like Don, but Donnie, like,
yes.
Good job, Mom. And then you are the official photographer for this, and the King is your husband.
That's right. That's my husband, the King, over there.
How awesome is this? So how long have you been doing this for I was going to say festival, but for whatever this is, convention, SaltCon?
So this is my third year being the photographer, but I've come every year that they've done it. My husband and I are big gamers. We probably game 3 nights a week.
Nice.
And we've played a lot of these games, but we come so that we can try them out before we spend $60 to $120 on a new game. We get to come here and play it and see what works for us, and also meet a lot of the game vendors. So it's awesome because I get to work and also game.
I'm gonna flip one over. So the first blue shrimp.
Oh, shrimp is deadly. I'm leaving. You guys. Oh.
So do you ever play that game, Dinner for Schmucks, ever?
No.
You've never heard that game?
Never heard of it.
Oh, it's a great game. You ought to check it out. That's good. Hey, yes.
What was that game called?
Dinner for Schmucks. I brought Farrell to the last game. It was good. It was good.
I won that game.
That's right. Yeah. Hey, thanks a lot for talking to us. We appreciate it, guys. Thanks.
So I love game night, and I'm like totally inspired, so I want to do more. So like, what game would you recommend? What's your favorite right now?
Oh my word. It really depends on what level you're looking at. The one that we played over there, the train game.
Wait, Ticket to Ride?
No. It's like a
Ticket to Ride.
It's the only one I know.
It's fun. It's super fun. It's a train ride game. That would be good for the whole family. For a more like complex game, I like Lords of Waterdeep quite a bit. And then the game that I played that I think is just going on Kickstarter is Dale's it called Cecilia? Is that the one
yes,
that
we talked to him. That's the same guy that has the robots games.
really had so much fun playing that game, and he set up the whole experience.
Okay, before we go, Dale, you got to tell me about this game because it's like a really big deal.
Knock it over, Holly. Way to knock it over.
This game is Palazzo Paletti.
Okay.
And so
It's out of Europe.
Here, yeah, it's out of Europe. Okay, so we're gonna roll the die to find out what color we are. So let's just pick a color. I'm gonna pick yellow.
Okay, you're yellow. I am green.
Okay.
Red.
Okay.
So I'm blue.
Okay. So you were the last one to choose a color. So you're gonna place the first piece on top. You don't want to cover your pieces. You want to cover other people's pieces. Okay. So you're blue. So cover the most. Okay, non-blue. Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I ran into Sly Stallone here. Rocky, what brings you out today?
That's right. I came out for the punch. These guys think they're taking me down, but I keep coming back at the end. But I love a good fight. I love a good competition, and that's what I'm here for.
So, the Italian Stallion on yours. So, what happens when you guys fight each other?
You know, after about 6 or 7, 8 games since we've showed up, I have a big headache. And so we're fighting through it.
So I'm the worst because I hate reading instructions, like in anything in life. Like if it comes with instructions and I can't figure it out.
That's why I married the guy I married, just for that, for him to teach me how to play games.
I was just gonna say, like, you guys should come over. I want to start a game night, and if you read instructions and understand how to do it, then
we'll make my husband do that for us, and then we'll just enjoy it.
Yes. If I have to read, it's over. It's game over. Ha! I didn't even mean to do that. Okay. Do you have questions? I'm sorry. I was gonna.
Yeah, do you like games like Mousetrap?
So then starting with me, we're going to pick a piece of our color and we're going to put it up on top. So what did I say? I was yellow?
What did I say I was?
Green.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to take yellow and put it on top.
Green and put it on top. Go.
Red.
And if you knock it over, you're going to lose. So knock it over.
I think you guys know where this is going. I'm going to tell you this really quick, but we're going to keep playing this. But Dale, I'm seriously, this is my jam. I'm going to be back here next year. You're going to come on Talk Utah before. We're going to plug it. We're going to get the 2,000 people.
That'll be great.
Maybe more. Thank you for having us. Seriously, this is awesome. Yeah.
It's been great.
Okay, let's keep going.
What do you do for a living?
I do advertising and marketing.
Where at?
A company called BioFire, biotech company.
Oh, cool.
I'm a physical therapist. So.
Yeah, also advertising and ad agency.
I'm a student at Weber State.
Student. Well, thanks for coming out tonight. And I saw a Rocky game over there, so you guys ought to play it and see who wins.
We'll get there next time. Yep.
Thanks for talking to us. We appreciate it.
Go, Adrian.
The question that begs to be asked here, and if you want, you can slap me. I don't take offense, but are you Storm from the X-Men?
I am, actually, yes.
Oh, good.
You blew my cover, but that's okay. This is really hard to hide. So
It's super cool, though.
Yeah.
I love it. Any other really smart questions?
I think you're implying my questions are very intelligent.
No, I am saying they have all been very intelligent, and I would like to continue hearing more.
Mousetrap's a good game. What's another good game? The Game of Life.
Life.
You know what? The Game of Life has kicked my butt for the last 40 years.
In real life.
Yeah, real life. Yes.
Ready?
I
So
did
you're,
red.
You're bringing a green up.
I got to bring in green?
Oh, we got to keep going. Oh, Holly lost. You
I lost?
You knocked it over.
Knocked it over.
I thought it was just.
So we just keep going, and then the next piece goes on, and we move them up, and the next piece, and it gets higher and higher and higher, and eventually it's going to all come.
All right, everybody. I have to play this till I win, so you might as well just go. Bill, you're going to die. Your arms are going to fall apart. Here, just got to happen.
If you build a pyramid, then you win.
So do you really want the game?
Yeah.
How bad?
I just want it because it's really fun for a family.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. So how much is it?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, we'll go look at it. Okay. All right.
Didn't that game set us up for real life? Like, oh crap, they have kids now, they're expensive. I think that was a really relevant
Except
game.
for, you know what? In real life, you can't just get mad at everybody that's beating you and put the game up. This game sucks! Because that's how every game ends at my house. This game is stupid! And they throw it and they go,
I'm not surprised. I don't think anyone is surprised that that's how games would end. That's why he's not invited to game night. Okay, well, so you guys are going to come over. You're going to join our game night. We're going to get the Game Green people to come. We're going to get the guy that you talked about with the Kickstarter. So we're going to have a lot of fun. I think this is happening. All right, so I'm going to look forward to finding your pictures. And thank you for talking to us and being nice to Farrell.
You're very welcome.
All right, everybody. That is the show. I'm like seriously in on this whole SaltCon thing. I didn't know that I would think this is as awesome as it is, but don't tell Comic-Con. I still kind of don't get that whole thing. Like, it's just, I'll go because it's fun and it's interesting. But this, like, I am down. I'm going to be here next time, and I'm going to come and learn games.
I'm going to go and figure out how to use my chopsticks because it'll be part due next year.
Definitely. So, like, Farrell apparently has disappeared because he's had a tantrum. Did he lose a game? Like, what happened?
Well, that's an interesting thought. Farrell lose a game?
Well, I mean,
I'm pretty sure he probably did.
But he just got mad and, like, threw the game? Is Dale going to throw him out, or?
Well, of course he is. He always gets thrown out.
Is he gonna? I mean, are we gonna be allowed back in? But like, why is he? Look at him back there. He's like pouting. Look at that face.
No, that was stink eye is what that was. That wasn't a pout. That was a stink eye.
Wow. Oh, a third look and turn. Wow. Well, you know, I guess we're not going to talk to him anymore. Janae, did you tick him off?
No, I would never do that. No, not me.
Well, you guys, thanks for watching. I highly recommend that you come to SaltCon. This is seriously so cool. Games, you get to learn how to play the newest cool games. You get to learn to play games you just didn't know how to play that are like older. Wow. Up for it.
So I think he's making a game, Stink Eye. That's what he's making.
Maybe we should make that game.
Yeah, Stink Eye.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'd like to thank Dale for the tour and for telling and introducing us to everybody and everything here. And we're going to be back next year. And I think I'm going to challenge everybody to come back with us because I think we need to have 2,000 people here. He wouldn't believe that could happen. I think we can make it happen.
Stop by and check it out. It really is a lot of fun. And really, I think what we're missing in our lives right now is more time with our family. Yeah. This is a great opportunity to spend time with your family, with your kids, having a great time, and learning some stuff at the same time, exercising your mind. It is the trifecta of a winning game.
And it leads to more of that.
I thought you were closing the show. What are you guys doing? You know, I'm ready to leave. You guys cheated on the games. You guys are being mean to me. I thought we were closing the show. What are we doing?
We were right in the process of it. You just made it now last.
Have a great night, everyone. Watch again.
Yeah.
Well done, Chris Allen. Look at that.
Appreciate it.
What is with your